A room with a view of the whole city. Fashion luxury, that's what he's got pretty.
I was just in Frankfurt at the Luxx Lounge. This is a priority pass lounge that is even outside the security checks. And it's very interesting because normally lounges are always within or behind a security check. And this Luxx Lounge is a bit hidden between one terminal and the other at the very top. You have to head towards the Sheraton, Marriott, and then take the escalator up, and then on the right or left side, you can see the Luxx Lounge. And anyone with a priority pass can enter and visit this lounge. There is breakfast, lunch, and a sort of afternoon-evening meal. And I was interested in this for the following reason, because I was in Frankfurt and read that this lounge is supposed to be incredibly bad. So I thought, okay, it's actually a topic to find out why it is so bad. What is the problem? So what is the issue? Most people wrote that there is a bad breakfast, no selection, and so on. And I was there recently. And I can really say this lounge was actually surprisingly positive. That means in the morning, I found a really nice extensive breakfast. There were sausages, there were jams, there were croissants, there were rolls. There was actually a bit of everything. I found it to be relatively clean. The staff at the entrance greeted me quite nicely. I have to say, I found that very positive. I then went a bit into the lounge and took a look around. It is relatively small, and everything is set quite close together, right? Because it's not a huge lounge. But for me, the fundamental question is, why is this lounge located here? And why isn't it within the security control area? Because we know the main problem with lounges is that you have to get to the airplane. So, if I am within the security controls and in the secure area, then I am in the lounge and can go directly to the departure. But if I am, like in Frankfurt, outside the security control, it's nice. And it's a good option. But if I have to go to the plane now, I have to plan at least half an hour more just to visit this lounge. And I have to say, actually, that's a bad idea. I thought about it for a long time. I wondered if there isn't some positive aspect. That would have been if you could go to the lounge without having to depart on the same day. That would have been interesting, but unfortunately that's not possible either. And therefore, I have to clearly say, I cannot see the point of this lounge. Meanwhile, the quality of the lounge, for those who have time and want to have a relaxed breakfast there, certainly also in the afternoon, they can do so. And with Priority Pass, they have an included entry. And if you want something of higher quality, meaning if I want a nice glass of champagne, then I have to pay extra for this champagne. But there is a good Prosecco. There was even, I believe, I remember a good sparkling wine. And there were plenty of spirits. That means a nice vodka, nice whiskey, everything was there. And for that reason, after having checked it recently, I cannot confirm that it is a bad lounge. I can only confirm one thing: it is a lounge that when you visit it requires a lot of time because it is located outside of security. And it is indeed a lounge that raises the question, why is it located in this spot? The Luxx Lounge at Frankfurt Airport. Yes, somehow outside in the outdoor area on the upper gallery, somewhere near the entrance of the Sheraton. But you can get there comfortably.